Welcome to All In. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce, and this is a show that we do every single month, and it's all about the nonprofits in our area and honoring the people that serve those nonprofits. And who serves them from the top down? None other than the Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County. Please welcome its Executive Director, Mr. Sean Boyle.
Thank you.
Welcome to your own show.
I appreciate being invited back.
Okay, to your own show.
Yes.
Tell us, everybody, a little bit about All In and why we do this program.
Sure, we do this because, as a community, we're only as strong as much as everybody that gives back and, quote unquote, is all in.
Oh, yeah,
we're going to ring the bell every time we say the word all in.
That's a lot of ringing of the bell. They're going to love that in the booth.
I think we should have a contest. How many times are we going to ring the bell during this show?
Okay, but if it adds time on,
we're not going to ring the bell.
Yeah.
No. But no, we wanted to do All In because in order to make our community great, I know it's going to get this, we might scrap that idea. We wanted to do All In because we wanted to recognize those people that go above and beyond, because every day, while people are at work and going about their day, there are people that are working hard to better the lives of children and families in our community.
Absolutely.
We wanted to recognize those people, but more importantly, we also wanted to remind the viewers that they can get All In as well.
They can. And it really is, some of the stories we've heard about have been heartwarming. And the Children's Services Council is the exact right people to be honoring these people because you help fund them through your programs. And of course, we all pitched in and said we want to support the Children's Services Council.
Absolutely.
And just re-voted them back as a part of our family a couple years ago in
Yep.
an overwhelming landslide, because your priorities are to make sure every baby's a healthy baby, stop child abuse before it happens, keep kids in school, keep kids off drugs and other risky behavior, and I can't remember the fifth one today.
Well, you went out of order, so it threw me off, but it's keep kids off the streets.
Keep kids off the streets, that's right. I always feel like that's duplicative, but that's okay. It's not. So anyway, you have 50 programs that you fund.
Correct.
Through the Children's Services Council, and we're going to honor somebody from one of those programs today.
Yes, very excited.
Okay, great. Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll honor that person, and then you and I will talk a little bit about another nonprofit in the business community, and we'll tie in business and Children's Services Council, because I don't think people always understand what is this partnership and why does it work and why do we have it. So we'll talk about that a little bit too. We'll be right back, everybody.
Our community. It's not just a great place for families because we live in paradise. It's a great place for families because it has a Children's Services Council that since 1990 has been committed to creating a safe, productive, and flourishing community by making all children a top priority. We've done it by providing programs and resources that ensure every baby is a healthy baby, that stop child abuse before it starts, that help keep kids in school, off the streets, and away from drugs and alcohol. We continue now to support families because that is what makes our community a great place. The Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County. Our children, our community, our future.
Welcome back to All In. I'm Teresa Aronson here with my co-host, Mr. Sean Boyle from the Children's Services Council. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, all to you as well. I love this part of the show. Every month we honor a Community Impact Award winner. And tell people, what do you mean by community impact?
Well, as you mentioned at the top of the show, we fund 50 programs that last year reached over 40,000 children. And when we say All In, every day there's somebody working super hard in the program, going above and beyond to make sure that a child is in the place that they need to be, or the family is secure, safe, whatever it may be. And we want to honor those individuals that, quite frankly, are out and about in the community and people don't know about it.
They don't. I mean, we say 50 programs, but those 50 programs employ like 400 people.
Absolutely.
And each one of those people is impacting children every day.
Right. So we want to take this little time to recognize all the hard work that they're doing.
And who are we honoring this month? I'll give you the plaque to present officially.
Sure. I'm going to do a little bit longer of an intro, if that's all right, because you said at the top of the show, why is this important to business? So a lot of businesses are well aware of the cost of health insurance.
Oh, shoot, who are you telling?
right. And and one of the main drivers of health insurance, the cost is, it may not be that expensive for the individual, but a lot of, your employer probably has a family. And we have a great system in the state of Florida for insurance for children through Healthy Kids or Kid Care.
Kid Care, yep.
And what makes it effective, particularly in our community where we have 3% uninsured rate for children, which, by the way, about 10 years ago, it was almost 30%,
Yeah.
is because we have somebody working hard in the community to make sure that families are well aware of kid care and healthy kids, but even more importantly, helping them actually enroll.
Yes.
So,
It can be daunting.
right. So this month we want to recognize Sherry Siegfried from the Treasure Coast Food Bank, who goes above and beyond to make sure that our families have health insurance.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Sherry.
much.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us, so Sean pretty much said that you work at Treasure Coast Food Bank, but you're charged with helping people sign up for Kid Care?
Yes, I'm the Director of Client Services for the Treasure Coast Food Bank. I run one of our outreach centers here in Fort Pierce, Your Plate Health and Wellness Center, which is located at 1203 Orange Avenue in Fort Pierce. Through the center, we do help people apply for different types of benefits. One of those benefits being Florida Kid Care, which under Florida Kid Care, there are 4 different programs: Medicaid, MediKids, Florida Healthy Kids, and the Children's Medical Service Network.
Oh my goodness,
So
I
now
did
you
not know
understand.
that.
Now you understand why it's important to have a coordinator
Because
to
I
help
thought,
simplify this for
yes,
families.
I thought I was well versed. Everybody's eligible for Kid Care. If you have a child, you can get him on. It's, you know, it's a sliding scale of what you might pay. But I did not know there was all these other programs.
Well, typically, some of the families pay nothing, but most families pay $15 to $20 a month. Once a family is over income, there is a full pay option available to those families who are in need, and a lot of times that is cheaper than their employer insurance. And one of the amazing things that's happening in 2020, starting January, is the full pay rate. They are actually eliminating the medical and dental deductibles and the co-insurance for those full pay plans, and they're going to have reduced co-payments. So it will definitely be a more affordable option on the back end for families.
Right.
You know how huge that is? Because,
Yes.
and that was something that many people advocated for in Tallahassee. But
yes.
before, the deductible, correct me if I'm wrong, was around $3,000?
Yes.
And so imagine if your child has to go to the doctor and, you know, you haven't met your deductible, you're walking out with a rather large bill that is going to be an obstacle for a lot of families. So this makes access to health insurance even greater now.
And it's so important because I think that with deductibles nowadays on universal plans, they're so high that they're almost catastrophic policies. They really don't kick in until you really have spent thousands of dollars on medical bills, which, you know, people typically don't. They need to go to the doctor for a sprained ankle or a cold or an infection or...
Oh yeah, it's going to be a blessing to a lot of those families that are on the full pay rate. Those did not apply to the subsidized rates.
That's
prior.
amazing.
So-
I'm excited about that. And I want to remind everybody can get, if you have a child in the state of Florida, you can get your insurance through one of these programs.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
And can you tell us briefly, and I don't know if you can briefly, but we'll try it, the difference between the 4 programs? I knew it was going to be...
The word briefly is going to throw everybody
I
off.
know.
The best thing is if somebody's watching and their child does not have health insurance, it's to call Sherry.
Okay.
I mean, because she's going to simplify that. She's going to take all that information and she'll know which is the best of the 4.
Which is the best program for them.
Most of them are divided by age range of the child.
Oh, okay.
And then there is also the CMS managed care plans are for children with disabilities.
Oh, so depending on the needs for your child.
Yeah, depending
and
on the age range and needs of your child is what those 4 programs are broken down
she did it super
into.
simply and briefly.
So-
Very good.
So can I brag on Sherry?
Of
and
course
the
you can. I
system
think
of
that's the
care real
point
quick?
of the-
So the state came in, the statewide Kid Care Healthy Kids entity
Florida Healthy Kids.
did focus groups across the state to find out what was effective and what wasn't effective in reaching families. And they came and did one in St. Lucie County because, like I said, our uninsured rate right now is around 3% for children, which is a lot lower than the state. And the entity that came and did it, I happen to know that person that did that polling and that was that consultant
Okay.
that did the focus groups.
Oh, okay.
And I contacted him and I said, well, how did it go? And he said, I just wanted to let you know that what I'm going to recommend to the state is basically follow the St. Lucie County model.
Aw.
And that's just attributable to the hard work that Sherry and her entire team does.
Yes.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
you're impacting the state, it sounds like, not just our community.
Yes, it's not just me. I am the current chair of the Treasure Coast Florida Kid Care Coalition, but we have many partner agencies that have application assisters on staff that help families on a daily basis at the Treasure Coast Food Bank, but other organizations
agencies, yes.
throughout the community
Of
that
course.
help these families as well. And so they play a big role in reducing the rate of uninsured here in St. Lucie County.
All right, before we go, tell everybody how to get a hold of you in case they are part of that 3% that doesn't have their children insured through this option or any option.
You can find out more information on the Treasure Coast Food Bank website, stophunger.org, or call our main office at 772-489-3034. If you want to just learn more about Florida Kid Care, you can go to floridakidcare.org and find out more information through their website as well. If you would like to contact me directly at the Outreach Center, the number is 772-464-9617.
And that outreach center is in downtown, in the Peacock District in Fort Pierce.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, perfect. All right, well, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
All right, we
Appreciate it.
appreciate you being here, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Heather Solamando, and I have 3 sons, Aiden, Logan, and Devin. And I went to a parenting class. Through that class, I found out about this weekly meeting that introduces children with each other and engages them in a positive environment, teaches them about communication skills, how to handle certain situations, and interacting with other children and role playing, and it's been a positive influence. Thank you for providing this opportunity for my boys. I greatly appreciate it.
Welcome back to All In. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. Please welcome back my co-host, Mr. Sean Boyle, Executive Director of the Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County. And as you know, we are doing this as a partnership between business and sort of the nonprofit world, and a lot of time people don't see the correlation. And you and I have talked about it many times over the years, and we both benefit. Can we talk to people a little bit about why we're here and why we do this?
So we want to highlight the nonprofits that are available in the community. One, so that people know that if they want to volunteer and or give, they can get All In. But the impact that it has on the business community, you know, if you employ 4 people and they have children, you know, those people, those employees need to know that their children are safe while they're at work. They need to know that they're in an educational environment during the school year. They need to have that security and or those resources to make sure that their family is functional. Because obviously, if if there's a crisis going on in your family, that's going to be distracting while you're at your work.
It is, and people don't realize that affordable daytime care, child care, and education, like Early Learning Coalition, offsets the cost for those families that can't afford it, and you guys fund them.
After school programs, so when those
Yes.
children get off school at 2, 3, or 4, and those parents get off work at 5, 6, or 7, where are their kids at?
Yes, they're at a program, making sure their homework's done, getting a healthy snack, and all that kind of great stuff. And that's important to small businesses, which we are made up of at the Chamber. We have so many small businesses, and we need to make sure that their employees are taken care of. The other thing is this is a huge economic driver for our area. You employ over 400 people. That's a lot of people. Your programs employ over 400 people, and you're drawing down additional grant monies.
Yes, about $6 million for our community.
Yes, and those are monies that didn't come from our communities. Those are grant monies that we are bringing here to distribute among our community
Right, and that
members.
helps make, from an economic standpoint, helps make our community both safe and healthy, which helps draw in other businesses as well.
Yeah, so there is a business of children for sure in
Yes.
St. Lucie County. And that's why we brought in this gal, an old friend of ours. She's actually an ambassador for the Chamber of Commerce and
not
has
know
been
that.
involved in nonprofits throughout the community for a very long time. And she just started a brand new position over at Pace Center for Girls, which is a great friend of ours.
And you thought, what better way to have her jump into the frying pan,
Yes.
a week on the job,
A week on
come
the
talk
job.
all about your new organization.
That you have got a week's experience with. So yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Well, we have known PACE for a long time. I'm a huge fan of PACE, and I think it is an alternative that people are not aware of. So I know you can tell us at least what PACE is.
So PACE provides girls and young women the opportunity for a better future through education, counseling, training, and advocacy. We serve 56 girls at our center, and we provide over 2,000 of intensive academic services wrapped around with self-confidence building, one-on-one counseling, career readiness, and so much more that they get to partake in Monday through Friday with us.
And at the same time, they're getting their high school diploma. They're
Yes.
going to also graduate when they come from. So this is an alternative to heading back into your regular high school experience. This is something that can be an additional help, right?
Yes, so we only serve girls.
Right.
We are a gender-responsive, trauma-informed, strength-based program. We serve girls 12 to 18, so middle and high school, and we see a lot of girls who have been suspended or expelled, truant because they're being bullied, or maybe they have experienced some trauma at home and they're not really sure how to deal with it, and they just need a little bit more attention and care. Those are the girls that come to our center, and we're able to help them through the emotional things that are going on in their life, the things that are preventing them from wanting to be in public school, build that confidence back up. Many of them have fallen behind academically, so several of the girls that come are maybe a year behind, 2 years, 3 years even, and we work with them. We are a full year program, so they do have to come during the summer months as well. That's what happens when you fall behind, unfortunately. Get back on pace. And our goal is to get them back into the public school system within 18 to 24 months, or they would graduate from our program and go into higher education or a career of their choice.
Yeah, so the goal is to make sure that they have the skill set to go back into
Yes.
their regular environment. And some of the people, and I've met some over the years, some have just experienced personal drama. They lost parents unexpectedly, and they're just not, and they need a little extra help to cope and be able to function in a high school setting. Because as we all know, high school and middle school can be, probably middle school, the roughest.
Yes.
Start, yeah.
Yes,
Middle
yes.
school is definitely the rougher of the two.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Having a daughter of my own, middle school was definitely the roughest.
You know, we've been fortunate at the Children's Services Council. We've had a long funded partnership with PACE Center for Girls, but we've also had some of your team members receive the Community Impact Award.
Yes.
Jessica Drew just recently.
Yeah.
And then we give out a Champions for Children Award annually, and Adrian Huggins from your team has also received that award. And it's always impressive. We've had them on our show and we come visit. It's amazing to me how engaged your entire team is with the kids, the young women, I should say, that you serve.
Every single thing that we do at the center is intentional. It's an intentional to help those girls grow and develop and flourish. And our statistics prove it. I mean, 95% of the girls that come to our center no longer are part of the Department of Juvenile Justice system. 91% that come into our program go back to public school, or they have graduated and they're going on to higher education or a career.
Now, you had an awards program too for kids, and I remember one of the PACE girls
yeah.
won one of those awards as
We've
well.
had several, now that you mentioned that, we've had several PACE Center for Girls win our Outstanding Youth Awards, which
Yeah.
includes a scholarship.
Yeah, I remember one this year. It
You know,
was
she
very
brought up
exciting.
Megan brought up something that I want to reiterate. You talked about the impact that it has on businesses and the community. By keeping kids out of the Department of Juvenile Justice, that is saving this community money.
Absolutely. That is incredibly expensive, and we hear those statistics all the time at the round table, what it costs to put a kid through the justice system. And realistically, the justice system is great, but it's not giving them the skill set to not reoffend.
No.
Yeah.
So if somebody's watching, and we want people to be all in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
yeah.
to be all, sorry, I couldn't find where it
I
was.
know.
To be all in. So can you talk to us about if they have a daughter or granddaughter, how they might, be eligible for the program, and/or are you looking for volunteers, or dare I say funders?
All of the
Always
above.
yeah.
All of the above. So you can visit us at pacecenter.org, or you can call us. You can feel free to call my cell phone number, and I will direct you to the right person. It's 772-332-5226. We are having an open house. We'd love to give you a tour, whether you want to volunteer, whether you would like to give, or whether you are looking for an alternative program to really help your daughter who might be struggling, or your granddaughter, or whatever that is. I feel that we have an amazing program, and you will be you'll be, for lack of a better word, since I just said it, amazed.
Yes, great. Well, thank you, Megan. Congratulations on taking over there. I'm excited, and we've had a relationship. It's so funny. Some of the programs that you fund are also chamber members because we're all tied in this together. It's all about quality of life in here in St. Lucie County. So thank you so much
Thank you
for coming on the show a weekend. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Since 1990, the mission of the Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County has been to improve the quality of life for all children. We've done it by providing programs and resources that ensure every baby is a healthy baby.
I had actually had some friends that were pregnant at the same time that I was pregnant with Easton, and after I had Easton and the home visits, I know a lot of the new moms had the same feelings that I did, like what am I going to do when I get the baby home? Having the home visit and the opportunity to have someone with so much experience come out and talk through those fears really helped reassure my husband and I. And as my kids get older, I still use some of the things that the nurse taught us. Looking back, I realized that for my family, the whole experience was truly life-changing.
The Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County. Our children, our community, our future.
Welcome back to All In. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Sean Boyle from the Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County. It's all about St. Lucie County here at All In.
Well done. And we had two great guests.
Yes, we did.
And we talked about how to be all in with Children's Services Council and regarding children, but there's a way for everybody to be all in
Oh, Lord.
with the chamber.
There is, and we talked a little bit about it with Megan because she is one. It's our ambassador program. And the ambassador committee of the Chamber of Commerce, it's made up of all volunteers, and they volunteer at the chamber. And they're sort of advocates for the chamber, but they help us out at our events. They help us onboard new members. I mean, they just do so much for us. And it really is a great partnership because you have to have other people in the community advocating for your business. We have a small staff. We only have 4.5 people, and so we really have a small staff, and we have to have our ambassadors, and it's a great way. It's also a great way to showcase your business. I always try to tell people that. It's not just about the chamber when you're an ambassador. Use that as a gateway for your business too, so that you know that it makes sense for you to spend your time doing this.
And I will say, I've been a member of the chamber for a while, and
Yeah.
kind of each year I kind of increase my involvement.
Yes,
right?
you do.
That's been
We appreciate it.
purposeful. But for somebody who maybe isn't, that comfortable walking into, because you have many events, you have many people.
So many.
It can be a little intimidating.
Yes.
But the ambassadors are great in welcoming people and making them feel comfortable. I, for one, greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate you noticing because that was a thing for me. I was involved in all the chambers along the Treasure Coast through my previous position before I went to work at the chamber. And it's very daunting. It's not natural to walk into a group of, 75 to 100 people
Can be
and be like,
intimidating.
hey, nice to meet you. Here's my card. And we try to avoid all that. It's about relationships. We try to be welcoming. And so when you walk in, it's like, hey, how are you? What do you do? Instead of you having to go towards other people. And the ambassadors help with that because it's not a natural process to just start walking up to strangers and telling them about yourself.
So we've talked about they can get all in by learning about kid care, health
Mm-hmm.
insurance, and through the Treasure Coast Food Bank. We talked about Pace Center for Girls, how they can be all in. And now we talked about how the chamber,
Yes,
you can
it
be
all
all in.
came back.
And I did not ring the bell 3 times.
I was getting ready to knock it off the table.
Should we talk about whether or not we keep the bell?
We should. We're going to tell our audience at home 2 things. One, you can write in and tell us whether or not that bell annoys you.
As much as it annoys us in the studio.
And Mike in the sound booth. Also, I want to talk about our contest, which we have going on, and it is take a picture of yourself watching the show on your computer, on your iPad, on your phone, on your TV, Comcast 28, UVerse 99, either one of those, and we're on all the time, hopefully.
Sure.
Okay. And
YouTube even,
YouTube.
perhaps.
YouTube's probably the best place because then you can watch it at your pace on your time. But take a picture of yourself watching the show, hashtag all in, and we'll check for those. And anybody that does it will win a prize.
And where do they post that at?
Facebook or
On Facebook.
Facebookers, yeah. You can put it on Instagram and everywhere else. And see, we always get somebody in the audience
Yeah.
that takes a picture of them. It doesn't count because you're
Yeah.
here. You have to do it. You have to watch it at home. So yes.
So wait, I can't do it then?
No, you can't
Oh,
do it either.
okay.
You're not going to.
Sorry.
You better watch it. You're on it. So yes, those are our 2 things. Please feel free to hashtag all in, and we'll We'll look for those.
Can we get a quieter bell? Is that possible?
I don't think that's the point of a bell.
How about a bullhorn?
Oh, okay, that
There we
sounds
go.
great.
There we go.
All right. All right, well, I want to thank you, as always, for being our sponsor of our show here and
course.
allowing us to be able to do this and allowing the partnership to continue. And I want to thank the St. Lucie County for allowing us to use their studios. And Clayton over at
Families of the Treasure Coast.
Families of the Treasure Coast for editing and also for helping us with the show. We appreciate it. Families of the Treasure Coast, our old friend Kimberly Earley. And with that, till next time, everybody have a great day.